Now, Lenny Daws, meanwhile, just wants the Lonsdale belt, and he will get it if he can beat American-based Paddington-born Ashley Theophane. No love lost here, trust me. Big Ash failed to show for the conference. That's not clever. I asked Lenny if he was disappointed or surprised that Ashley hadn't turned up.
A little bit surprised, as you say. I was expecting him to be here today and run his mouth a little bit off at me, but I can't see why he hasn't turned up. I would have thought he'd like to have been here, so he could have run his mouth off at me and, tried to get inside my head. Maybe that's what he's trying to do, but it's not going to affect me at all. I'm just going to get in there Saturday and take him to pieces.
Alan, you never boxed him as an amateur, but you were sort of around at the same sort of time. Do you actually in the ABAs the same year or about the same sort of time?
Yeah, it was both in the ABAs. Lee Beavis beat him, and as you say, and I got Lee Beavis to follow him round and beat Lee.
Sure.
But yeah, we was always nearly sort of boxing each other. And as you say, then the Alan Bosworth, where he beat Alan Bosworth, he won his eliminator.
You were there that night.
I lost my title, so we never got to meet again. Okay. But we get to meet now.
So you actually had no contact with him as such. It wasn't like you had a big rivalry then, but he's not been very complimentary since then, has he? And then not to show up, which a bit odd.
He is, yeah, as you say. He's. I think he thinks he's better than what he is. But yeah, I'm just going to show him what I've got, and I know he can't do anything, to sort of take this title from me. I've got to win this title. It's my last defence.
Can you get the belt outright?
The Lonsdale belt outright? And that will drive me on in the fight at the hard times, should it go that way.
You're like a throwback pro, really, Len, aren't you? No, I mean that. That's a compliment. You get on with business, you win. You win a title, you might lose it, you get back and win it again.
A lot of people say that you're an old style fighter. You could suit 15 rounds.
Yeah. 20.
I probably could. The way I go, I always seem to get stronger as it goes on. It would probably suit me, I think, doing longer fights. You say it takes me a while to wake up, but we've been working on things in the gym, get out of the blocks nice and early. I know I can do 12 rounds at a good pace, plenty of punches being thrown. So yeah, it's just about switching on and doing it on the night. And
you still got that following, the following you had as an amateur, the following that stuck with you loyally through the years as a pro. They still come, don't they?
Still, it's the same faces, it's the same old.
It is, yeah,
that's right.
I mean that nicely.
It's good, they give me some support. And being my last defence, I'm sure they're going to make some noise for this one, definitely.
Daws and Theophane now, as Lenny said, his fans are going to make some noise. They've been loyal, his fans. They followed him through thick and thin, all part of Saturday's night at Wembley, live and exclusive. If you're there, tickets are not that much, and it's on Premier Sports, sort of odd channel Premier Sports. They sort of you pay a monthly fee. It's not a bad deal. You get 5 or 6 fights. They've got plenty of fights coming up in the next few weeks. And as I said, Theophane was a no-show